How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with Aspen Vapes, and today we're bringing you our second installment of Trash the Cig Thursday. For today's installment, we're featuring Eric and David, both from Denver, Colorado. Now, obviously, they're not here with me today because I'm obviously here by myself, but we did interview them, and we're going to be reading off their responses to our questions. If you would like to be featured, you can check out in the section below. We will have all of the questions and how to get in contact with us. And you could be featured on Trash the Cig Thursday. We're also going to be doing some local shop owners. We're going to be getting them in. We're going to do some other e-juice companies. Last week's episode you saw we had Duke from Ascent Vapor. We've been talking to some other e-juice companies about doing some interviews for them. So we're going to start off with David's story here today. And the first question is, how long ago did you quit using tobacco products? Dave quit using tobacco products 2 months ago. So it's still early into vaping, but definitely liking it so far. For the second question we have, why did you quit using tobacco products? David said he quit because his mom has COPD and he can see how she struggles, and he definitely doesn't want to be in that position when he is older. His mom also can't spend time with her grandkids because of COPD. She was a smoker for 47 years. He feels that if she had the option of an e-cig, that things would have been a lot different. And David definitely doesn't want to be in the same situation, so that is why he switched to e-cigarettes. David also said he wants to be there for his grandkids and his own kids. He also said that smoking cigarettes felt very selfish because of what he was doing to his kids. Next question, has your health improved since quitting cigarettes? David said that e-cigarettes have taken away his nicotine cravings, and he doesn't even vape nicotine anymore, and he only started vaping 2 months ago. He started at 18 milligrams, went down to 12, down to 6, down to 3, down to 1.5, and now he's vaping at 0. So that's awesome to hear. That's amazing. He also said that he also feels much better. He doesn't feel as run down, and he also said he cannot stand the smell of cigarettes now that he is an ex-smoker. I think we can all relate to that now. When you do walk by someone that smokes cigarettes, you get that whiff of cigarette smoke, and it's just very unpleasant. Yet none of us really realized it when we were smoking the cigarettes because you just get so used to that smell. But after stopping, even after a couple of days of stopping, you can really start to smell that again. It's not very pleasant. Our last question for David was, what is your setup of choice? And David said his current setup is the E-Leap iStick with the Aspire Atlantis. It's a great setup, very similar to this right here, the Smok Xpro and Atlantis. That wraps up David's story. So for our second story here on Trash the Cig Thursday, we have Eric, also from Denver, Colorado. And our first question was, how long ago did you quit using tobacco products? Eric also quit using tobacco products 2 months, so he's also just been getting into vaping and enjoying it very much so far. Our second question was, why did you quit using tobacco products? Eric said his health was the #1 reason for quitting. Also the money he saves from vaping instead of smoking cigarettes. Also another reason for quitting was the fact that here in Denver, smoking cigarettes is restricted in a lot of places, and that is the same all across the country. Obviously, you can't smoke inside anywhere, but even outside there's tons of smoking bans here in Denver. And the final reason for wanting to quit is to get away from the smell of cigarettes. Our second question for Eric was, how has your health improved since stopping the use of tobacco products? Eric said he doesn't feel as tired, he doesn't have as much congestion in the throat, the coughing, all of that stuff that's never any fun. He also said he can taste his food a hell of a lot better, and that's another thing that we can all relate to, because food definitely does have an improved taste after you stop smoking. Your taste buds start coming back, you start actually tasting things a little bit better. It's definitely an added bonus. And our last question was, what is your choice setup? And Eric said is the Cloudport T6 with the Joyetech Delta 2 sub-ohm tank. So that wraps up our second edition of Trash the Cig Thursday. If you would like your store to be featured on Trash the Cig Thursday, just you can check out the information in the comments below. We have all of the questions lined out, and then just reply to those questions, and you can send us an email at info@aspenvalleyvapes.com. You can also give us a call if you would like at 1-800-266-7556. This is our weekly feature. We've been doing this every week, getting stories from vapors all across the world, trying to spread some positivity throughout the community. Also give inspiration to those that are looking to make the switch to vaping from using tobacco products. That wraps up this episode. I hope you have a wonderful day. Vape on.